Hi, I'm Colby.
And I'm Lindsay, and this is Hayden.
And we're the Hall family. I'm born and raised Kentuckian, attended the University of Kentucky for undergrad. A couple years in, that's when I met Lindsay.
And really the rest is history. I have two older sisters, and one of them had severe preeclampsia. So when I was pregnant, that was something that I was kind of on the lookout for, and I started to notice my blood pressure was really high and I was getting headaches.
And that's things really started escalating. Yeah. That was a Friday.
By Saturday morning, I really felt bad, and they were concerned that I might have a seizure or a stroke, so they wanted to care flight me emergently to UK.
In a span of 48 hours, our entire lives changed.
We realized he was not only very early, but measuring less than the first percentile. So that was a lot to hear, that we were really gonna be fighting against some odds with him.
And that was before, we got here, because we're living in the hospital. But, those 2 weeks are hard because, they can both be doing great. It's when Hayden's having a good day, Lindsay's having a bad day. When Lindsay's having a good day, Hayden's having a bad day. And, every day we kept him in there. We knew it increased the chances a little bit. And so it's really dicey at that point. And there's not much you can do other than pray. We come in on that Wednesday morning, this elaborate plan that we're going to do a planned delivery. Yeah, it's funny, buddy, because you had other plans.
Yeah.
This planned delivery on Friday, the baby's coming. We've bought enough time, but the risk benefit, we got to get the baby out.
But then all of a sudden his heart rate
two
dropped.
hours later after that meeting, this decel of his heart happened.
His heart rate dropped, and everybody came in, and we emergently delivered that day.
I didn't have time to put my shoes on and change my clothes before the nurse came back in and said, congratulations,
You have a boy.
You're dad. And so I went back to, I think they call it the resuscitation room, and that's when I saw him for the first time. And it's hard to put it into words how little he was. You're just praying. Lord, I don't know if he's supposed to make it or what, but I'd love to be a dad to this guy. And that was really scary, because he was 13.8 ounces, which is the size of what a 21-week baby should be.
Right.
And they said, listen, you're not going to hear from us for a couple of hours. He's going to get transferred to the NICU. You go be with Lindsay, your wife, as she comes out. She's going to need you. She's going to be in some pain.
A lot of
and
pain.
we'll keep you posted, but we've got a breathing tube in him. That was the first big thing. He's doing great. He's doing as well as he can. So just focus on that.
The first time I saw Hayden was on the TV screen, because I couldn't go see him right away where I was recovering. And then we went and saw him together at 2 a.m. I mean, to compare him to a size of a mini pop can, that was his whole body. It was just pretty wild to see.
But all his parts it's just hard. He's so small, but all his parts, you see his little fingers, you saw his hands.
We had already started to think about where we were going to stay.
But the place to stay was significant, because at the time we're 2.5 hours away, and there's no way we can make that trip.
Not only did the Ronald McDonald House really help support Colby and I through this entire journey with Hayden, they also really bent over backwards with our mom staying. I had to go back to work in Pikeville when I was just 7 weeks out from birth, on intermittent leave. And so we're so fortunate that they let us keep our room the whole time, between us and our families, whoever was taking a turn to make sure Hayden never went a single day in the 183 days he was in the NICU without being held and loved and cared for, which I know made a huge difference in how he was able to grow and thrive.
To me, love is not conditional. Love is not, I do this, if you do this. It's not a quid pro quo. It's not a proposition. Love is, I'm gonna do this because it's the right thing to do, because I can and because I want to. And I think that that embodies the spirit of the Ronald McDonald House and what they do for families that are here. We know how fortunate we were and how lucky we are. And, you know, obviously, you think about the babies in there that didn't have that, and you pray for them.
And we just thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.